All right, hello everyone. Welcome. This is Tyzoid8, and I just wanted to check in and give you some information on a quick mover we've got going on, and that's ATER. I'm going to jump right into it here. Let's minimize my photo down here so we can get to this one-day chart on Yahoo and also their main page. So the first thing I want to show you here on their main page that is of interest is, this was about, the screen capture was about 20 minutes ago. They were at around 13 million shares. I'm pretty sure they're above that level right now. Let me quickly update you, so I'll tell you what that is. And currently they are at, let's see, ATER 14 million shares, so they are up a little bit from where they are. The chart looks pretty much identical to that, but let me go on down here. I just want to make sure I was giving you the accurate information. Now, I also want you to know that as we're looking at these charts that we're going to be looking at, the 200-day moving average that I'm speaking of, it changes depending on the term. So if you're looking at a one-day chart, the 200-day average will show one price. If you're looking at the 5-day, it shows a little different. If you show it the longer term, 1 month, 3 month, it keeps changing. So be aware of that. So I don't want anyone to be misinformed and think I'm telling you something that isn't true. But this is the way Yahoo works. So now let's look at the volume. You can see that it is at 14 million. Average is 22 million. That's pretty good. But another thing to notice is, why is the movement occurring? And well, for one, it's this stock has just been totally beaten down, and everybody trying to talk about dilution when they never diluted the share value at all. They just used some of their stock to pay some of their debt off with. That's all. No more shares, no dilution, and that is just delusional of those that are saying that, including this top story they're showing on the Yahoo main page, that Tyrion's stock dilution not worth the risk. See, they just don't know. Well, they do know perhaps, but they're just being dishonest. I don't know. I'm not going to say that for sure. I don't want to get sued by anybody, but maybe they just made a mistake. But anyway, what really matters is down here, the news that was broke 4 hours ago, down at the bottom of the page there. And what you see there is Tyrion announces beta launch of an affiliate platform Deal Mojo. So this is a large story, and people are obviously reflecting that in the price, and people like what they're seeing, and that's why we're seeing this movement. Now, that's just the main page, and if you want to see the kind of volume that's been going on this stock, I didn't pull it up for you now, but when you're on this main page on Yahoo, if you use this, make sure you click on this historical data, which is right in the center of the page. Now, right above the chart, it says historical data. Look at the volume that was going on last week on this, and the price range there at that volume. It's where it is now and higher, up to $14. So there's massive amounts of shareholders that got in on this between 11 and 14. They're still holding, I do believe, and I think they're holding for what we're going to see happen here very soon. Now, that's all I'm going to say about that. I want to stress I do not have a license as a licensed financial advisor, so the information I'm giving you is for you to analyze only, and do not take my word for it. I've always said this before: don't go out and get a second mortgage on your home or take a cash advance on your credit card. I am just showing you the charts, and you decide what you want to do. And I'm not going to be liable if you buy a stock because of what I said and it happens to go down. I'm just showing you the charts. Understood? Good. Got that out of the way, and here we go now. What am I showing you? I'm showing you the 5-day chart. All right, so on ATER's 5-day chart, what happened this morning at 11 o'clock? Well, again, I can't show you my cursor, but if you look about 1 inch from the end of the chart, you'll see that the blue line, which is the 10-day the current price, the pink line next to it, or a purple line, is the 10-day moving average. The green line to the right of those is the 50-day moving average. And that gold line that you see there, that is the 200-day moving average. So what you see is what happened to this price. It actually bounced over the 200-day moving average it was 11:30 this morning, 11:20. Now, right now it's 12:14 at the time that I'm broadcasting, and so I just want to make sure you're clear with the time. But that's where we're at right there. You can see that clearly, and you can see that the momentum has shifted from this major drop that we had this morning all the way back up over the 200-day moving average. And even though they're coming after it once that occurred, I expect to see this thing really, really make a move back up over, because The volume will start coming in more this afternoon. Now, that's just my feelings. I'm not guaranteeing it. All right. Again, nothing I say is in stone. Now, let's move over here. Let's take a look. Oh, I guess one thing I want to do here too. This is, as I said, the 1 day chart. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with the 200-day moving average changing. All right, let's get this nice and big. Look right here. You can see that they're showing the 200-day moving average at 1104. Okay, that is on the Yahoo 1 day chart. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to show you what I just tried to explain about them, the changes that are made with terms. So if we move over here to the 1 month chart on here, look where the gold line is now, the 200-day moving average. See there? All right, $19.78. So that explains what I'm trying to show you about Yahoo, that depending on the term that you're showing, things change. All right. Now, speaking of that, since we're here on the 1 month chart, you can see here what happened a few, I guess 2 weeks ago. Double upside crossover of the 50-day moving average. And let's get in here tighter on this because I want you to see something look very closely here. All right. See that 50-day moving average? Look how it flattened out there at the bottom. And now, look, it's just gradually climbing here. Okay, these are the longer terms. This is what you need to be focused on if you're going to be a real investor and not a day trader, okay? If you're looking for stuff to get in and out of real fast, that's not what I'm here to teach you to do, okay? I'm here to show you the long-term indicators and where you should be buying. Let's see. Oh, we've got another investor, executive trader here that is one of my chief analysts, Carl. Let's see what he has to say today. Hold on. Hey, Carl, welcome to the show. How's it going today? Oh, excellent, excellent. We are doing a live broadcast on YouTube as I speak. Let me make sure that is indeed true. I'll go down here to the Yahoo page and make sure that we're streaming live. And I do see that we are indeed. So we're going to keep this show going on. And just curious, have you got any hot stocks that you'd like to bring to everyone's attention today? Because we certainly like to know if you do have any hot stocks. Okay, all right. Let me see if I can hook you up to my my speaker so we can actually hear you a little bit better. That would probably be neat so everyone can hear you. And just give me a moment here, folks. I'll be right back with you. Let's see if that will work. All right, now, are you still there? Oh, good. I think that'll work a lot better. Okay, well, what I've been doing here right now during this show, I've been showing everyone ATER. And I was just breaking down the chart for them, showing them the 1 day, showing them the volume, showing them right now market chameleon. And one of the things that I showed them was the call to put ratio. And wow, is that impressive. Right now, people going long. It says 93% calls versus only 7% put ratio. Wow. So anyway, that means a lot to me, and I keep track of those things. And I think it's important for others too as well. So anyway, any of your stocks that you're sitting on making a run today or not? Uh-huh. RSI, okay. Might be worth taking a look at in my next presentation. I always, when people call in, I always write down, stocks that they suggest to me, and I'll certainly take a look at it, break them down like I'm doing with this chart right now. And so, yeah, it definitely, it definitely looks good. I'm expecting to see a continued surge. I was showing everyone on the 5-day chart on ATER just now that there is, or recently at 11:30 this morning, a golden cross happened on the 5-day chart, and that is when the current price, the 10-day, and the 50-day moving average all cross up and over the 200-day moving average. And this chart that I'm showing right now on the show, you can clearly see that just happened And so that looks really, really nice for some upward movement for us. Well, okay, okay. Any. Okay, yes, absolutely, yes. And as you well know, am sitting on quite a large sum of shares of any. And today, let me take a look at it and see what it's doing. I haven't broke that one down, but I might down on that one here. So let's go over here to any and see what it's doing. If it's still holding up, because it looked like I know it had just broken over $6 and was looking pretty good, and I still think it might have a nice move in it. All right. Let's see if I can capture this chart. All right. Well, let's see if I can capture this chart and I can get it up on the screen for everyone. And let me see if we can get it to where it. Okay. All right. All right. And they're in tandem. All right. So is what he's saying. So HUT, and just so you're clear on any, that's ANY. And so let me go over here and take a look at the 1 month chart on any, and maybe I'll pull it up and make a copy. Oh, it certainly looks good. So let me scale this back, and yes, definitely, that looks very good. We could have a real breakout here. So I'm going to capture this screen on the 1 month chart right now, copy, and see if we can get that into our live video while we're going here. So I'm going to try to take the ATER homepage out of our screen, and let's see if we can let's just add another one. Let's add one. So we're going to go to browser, and we're going to put, this is any, and I think I did the 1 month, correct? 1 month, yeah. And let's make sure that's correct, because we don't want to mislabel. And that is indeed, whoops, hold on. All right. Yes, that's the any 1 month chart. Okay, so let's get that thing going here, and we'll get it in, and maybe it can make it work, and everybody can see it. Any 1 month, and we're hit OK, and then we're gonna put in the link to the URL, and paste, and then we're gonna make that 1400 by 1400, and then we're off and running. All right, let's see if it will let me load this while I'm doing it. This will be the first time using this software. I've tried to add a page while I'm up live and running. So here we go. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's coming up now. And, oh, I think we have it. Very cool. All right, let's see what it's doing. And let's show that 1 month chart. Hopefully they'll show it to me. Yeah, come on. There it is. Wow, that looks impressive. Now, folks, again, if you're going long on a stock, look at any here. I mean, just look at that longer term 1 month chart. Look at that 50-day moving average. Look at the 200-day. Look at how the acuteness has changed. The angle is getting steeper. And right now, you can see the current price is right at the 10-day and about it may break over it. Look down here, back to, I think it was, let me zoom this in a little bit closer. This would have been on the 21st. We had a crossover of the 10-day moving average that shot this thing right on up. Look where we're at now. That's exciting. And I don't know, it's going to go on up over that, but I'm telling you, it looks very, very promising right now. That's a very bullish looking chart. All the long-term lines look fabulous. So again, another great long play here in my book, or my suggestion to you. But yeah, thanks, Carl, for bringing that one up. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get in there and put in a 5-day chart on any, because to be honest with you, I prefer to go with the little bit longer term. So let's try a 5-day, ANY, and we're going to go here to stock chart. Here we go. I've been around, my nose is so congested. I've been around cats here recently. And I am just so allergic to those. Let's go to the 5-day interactive. Here we go. And let's take a look at that. All right, I'm going to capture this screen too, and I'm going to put it on my page so you can look at the 5-day chart. And Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to capture the screen and we're going to show you any right now. Copy. All right, and we're going to go back to our software and we're going to paste that link in. So we're going to the Any, we're going to add this. This will be Any's 5-day browser and Any 5-day chart. Okay, and now we're going to enter that URL link. And right here, paste. And now we're going to go to the size of the screen, 1400, 1400. All right, and we are about to introduce the Any 5-day. So hold on, people. Drum roll, and you're going to see something fabulous. All right. Hopefully this will load up. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's going to, and I think it did. Ah, come on, baby. Finish up. This is going to be something you folks aren't going to believe. It is loading. I believe it's loading. Come on, come on. There it is. Oh, goodness gracious. So what's happened here? Well, unfortunately, it's the chart isn't propagating exactly like it looks on my screen, and that's just too darn bad, because if you could see what was happening, you would see that there's a triple upside crossover that just occurred on this chart, and I'm going to try to redo it one more time, and this is big. Yes, I'm going to remove the Any 5-day. We're going to try and capture it one more time, and I apologize. We're sort of going with this software. We're learning as we go here, and so let me try and move this over, and maybe that'll let me see it all. And all right, and then we're going to also scale this back and try and capture more of the screen. All right, let's see here. All right, now we're going to try this. Copy, and now we're going to go back to our software. Let's hope this works. Add. And we get to the browser. And Any 5-day. All right, let's try and add this. Let's try and add this. All right, let's see here. Paste. All right, and then we got to do here. All right, 1400 by 1400. Come on, I hope this works because I really want you folks to see this. I really do. Let's see if it loads. Give it a little time here. Come on. You can do it. So anyway, we touched on ATER. While we're waiting for this page to load up here, we'll go back to ATER 1-day. Let's see what it's doing. Yep, it loaded in the same way that chart did. They don't want me to show you what's happening here. But anyway, this is the 5-day chart, and goodness gracious, you can see it hit the bottom yesterday. It's done. Look at that 200-day moving average. Look how acutely it's moving up. They're trying right here to stop it, but it's bouncing. I wish I could show you. You cannot see this, but right now on the real chart on Yahoo, if you tune into it at this time, which is the time right now is 12:28 Eastern time, and you would see a triple upside crossover on the 5-day chart. And to me, that's very exciting, very promising, and encouraging. And again, to me, usually that means price is going to go up. Now, as I always say, no guarantees here whatsoever. You use your own judgment, you trade at your own free will, and I'm not going to be held liable if anyone makes a mistake and this goes down and you went out and put a bunch of money in. I'm not ever an advocate of you doing that. I want you to do your own research, and that's the way it is. Now, I am hoping that you can hear my music that's in the background. I'm not sure how loud it is because I can't monitor it while I'm doing this. And I don't have anyone who's leaving any comments. Let me look over here and see if there are any. Let me get off this screen for a second and go back to the web and see if I have anybody that's said anything over here. And all I see is what I've set. It says, unfortunately here on YouTube, it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. But anyway, well, hopefully this is working out okay. And I guess for that reason alone, we're going to end this stream right now. and I guess we'll check it out and see that it worked fine. And hopefully it did, and hopefully you've learned something. Again, I'd appreciate it if you would give me a like on this video. I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a subscription to my channel, and that would help me out. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 subscribers and working my way up. And if you enjoy this type of thing, click on the little bell down there at the bottom of your screen, because that too, that will give you an indicator of when I'm going to be online next live. And when I see a hot stock that's running, I jump on. So I jump online. I hope you'll take advantage of that and keep an eye on what's going on with these two stocks. I think they are going to move nicely. But if you can support me even more, the last thing I'd like to ask is I have over 60 original songs, and they're on all the music platforms under my name, Tyler Self. And so don't look for Tyzoid8, just Tyler Self. And I hope that you do subscribe on your music platform, and that'll help some more.